Hello sweeties, welcome to or back to the channel. It's Sugar here, and today we're doing Luvwin hair. They sent me over a platinum wig that we're going to get to in just a second, but first I would like to show you the goodies that you get with the wig. So you get 2 clips, a melt belt, a rat tail comb, and 2 wig caps and tape. So onto the wig. This is a Glueless salt and pepper platinum wig. It is a 13x4. It is 95% platinum and 5% pepper with pre-cut lace, and it's pre-plucked. On the inside, this is the frontal. You have 3 combs in the front, a glueless band, and in the back you get 1 comb and a wig grip. So now I'm just trying to show you more of the color up close. It's still not really doing it justice. This wig is platinum, but like I said, it has that 5% pepper, so you will get these little gray hints here and there. Almost the color as if you tone the hair a little bit longer and it starts to turn that silver color. So now I'm just toning the lace. I did not tint the knots. I do have a video of me tinting knots on another blonde unit if you want to check that out. But this is what we're doing. This is how it came out. So now I'm just putting it on, and I'm going to do a small adjustment to my ear tabs because it was falling over my ears. So just make sure you cut around your ear in a circular motion so that it fits down on your forehead and around your ears perfectly. So as we know, this wig comes with the pre-cut lace, which I usually love, but I was feeling a little, nervous about it for some reason. I think I just like to have as much control with blonde or platinum units as possible, but this all worked out. You're going to see. I'm going in with my bedhead spray as my adhesive today. This is still a glueless option, and we're just going to lay the wig down as usual. I'm going to blow dry it a little bit to get that a little tacky, so it's better to work with because, like I said, this has no lace. It's like very back to the hairline, so I needed a little help. Usually I would just put it on, blow dry it after, but it needed to be a little bit tacky because I'm working with no extra lace. So I just took my time, put it down, tied it down, and it all worked out. Just try to make sure you keep those hairs away from the application area. We don't want this to look messy. It's very easy for, blonde hair and stuff like that to look cheap or, not well put together. We want this to be very clean. We're not doing any baby hairs today. I thought I was going to struggle because I didn't have extra lace to hold on to, and I was like, this isn't going to turn out well, but I just took my time and it all came out. This is the way it's looking after our first melt. This is looking good. Just make sure you, at this time, comb those hairs back. Make sure nothing's like sticking around the hairline that shouldn't. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of makeup, whatever was left for me tinting the lace on the inside, because we don't want a bunch of makeup and stuff in the hair. It's so hard to get out. So just be really careful. Just vary on the edge of that lace to help it melt. And then I'm coming back in with a little spritz on my finger, patting that in. You want to move a little bit quickly because once it mixes or seeps down into the lace and touches your adhesive, if it's like a got to be or the bedhead spray, it might want to lift. So pat it around quickly and try to tie it down and blow dry it. So here we are after our final melt. This is how it's looking. Again, you will see me repeatedly trying to keep the hairs back and make sure that they're not stuck to my forehead or getting stuck in the adhesive while I'm working with it or the spritz. But this is the final time I'm doing it, just making sure everything is going back and it looks melted as possible. Again, these are wigs, but we want them to look as realistic as possible, not to have any liftage or lines of demarcation. So now this is what it's looking like up close. I'm pretty satisfied with that. And now I'm going to go in with my big curling iron. I'm not really so much a bone straight girl. So I just kind of want to put a little something in the hair rather than it just be straight. Also, if you want to go in your part with the same cream makeup that we used on the inside to further tint the part, but I'm just letting mine be what it is, because again, you have to be very careful with the makeup because it can get in the hair, it can make it look really sloppy. So do that, you know, if you choose. My thing is, I think it's always best to tint your knots, because that way the scalp looks the color it's supposed to, those knots are tinted. But this is just a straight out of the box install, and everyone's not ready to tint knots. It's almost in the same ballpark as bleaching knots, and you have to know how to mix up the color, because it does not necessarily come in a bottle, you know, just ready to go. So again, I have that video up you guys can look at. There's also other girlies on here that has shown how they tint their knots and how they mix up their color. But yes, this is how we're going to do it today. Just very simple, straight out of the box. Now I'm just taking the time to hot comb the top, make sure everything looks flat as possible and well put together. And then I'm going to go in, like I told you, with my curling iron and curl the hair up just a little bit, nothing serious. If you want a tighter curl with this hair, definitely go to a smaller curling iron, because this hair does lose the curl fast. It does curl, but it does lose the curl faster. And I feel like that's really with any hair that you use the big curling wand with. If you use a smaller one, your curls last longer, they look better. Yeah, they will start out tighter, but they will fall right where you want them to be. So yes, and I'm also going to show you really quickly that 5% of silver that I was kind of talking about. I found it in my wig more in the back. It wasn't so much in the frontal or the other hair. It was kind of right here. You can see those gray and silver strands. I don't know if all the wigs are the same or they kind of come out in various ways, but I just kind of want to show you what I meant by 5% pepper. So after finishing off camera, this is how it came out. The final thoughts on this hair would be that it's very silky, and it actually has no flyaways. This is probably the best platinum blonde wig that I've gotten that didn't have like crazy flyaways. Like, this is actually really nice. The texture of it is really great. But due to the silkiness, it, like I said, it does lose that curl a lot quicker. Now, if you use that smaller curling iron, you will have a longer lasting curl with this hair. But I just wanted to put a little bit of a flow in the hair. I don't like bone straight hair. But I think it looks great, the pre-cut lace. But I think straight out of the box, this looks pretty darn good. Like, I'm really pleased with this. And I really love this color for Christmas and New Year's time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. And until next time, stay sweet.